Hi everybody, my name is Scott Walls. For over 25 years, I've deployed ERP applications for some of the world's largest organizations. During that time, I've taught thousands of people just like you how to discover, use, deploy, and support Oracle's back office applications. In this lesson, we'll walk through what procurement services are as performed within large public and private organizations. Please note that this lesson is part of the introduction course found within the procurement functional area of the Discover menus. But before we get started, did you know that you could earn free discovery badges for display on your LinkedIn profile just by watching videos like this one? You can. Stay until the end of this video and I'll show you how. Okay, so let's get started. Key topics for this lesson are as follows. What are procurement services? Where are procurement services performed? Who performs procurement services? Self-service procurement, being catalog-driven. Full-service procurement, which is often non-catalog. And why are procurement services performed? Okay, first topic. What are procurement services? Procurement is the process of finding, agreeing to terms, and acquiring items, goods, services, or works from an external source, often via a tendering or competitive bidding process. Okay, so there's two key takeaways here. The procurement process has two sub-processes or sub-services. First, acquiring items, we call these loosely purchasing or purchasing services. And second, agreeing to terms, which we call these collectively sourcing or sourcing services. You may also call the first one self-service and the second one full service. We'll see more in a bit. Second, where are these services performed? Procurement services are typically centrally located and shared across business units within larger organizations. We typically see dedicated procurement services, also known as departments, when an organization's spend exceeds $300 million annually. Third topic, who performs procurement services? Well, quite a few actually. Let's take a quick walkthrough. Employees, supervisors, buyers, category managers, contract administrators. So let's look at the process itself. Employees often request items. Supervisors approve those requests. Category teams may negotiate those requests if they require competitive sourcing. Contract administrators may author contracts both for the actual purchase as well as generically for all suppliers. Talk more about that in a second. And then buyers process requests into POs or source. Next, you'll see here suppliers, they may also help facilitating via self-service. And then notice down here we talk more later, when the contract admins author contracts, remember there's three types of contracts. There's non-financial, think of an NDA, teaming, joint venture. There's pre-purchase, think of a master services, master hosting, etc. And then there's what we have above, the authoring contracts after the negotiation. That's the purchase contract. On the bottom line, those are the pre-purchase contracts. And then obviously we have some supplier management facility or tasks as well. So then lastly, every one of those text boxes that you see in blue are purchasing services. The ones you see in fuchsia are sourcing services. So now let's talk about two slides, self-service versus full service. So self-service procurement is catalog driven. Really the main concept is that it has pre-negotiated content. So what you see here is requesters search catalogs and add items to their cart. Then requesters submit that a cart for approval. Approvers approve. Catalog orders are auto-generated. Because of the way they link to an agreement, they have that option. Orders are then sent, requesters or the doc receive those items. That's called self-service, meaning that the requester can self-serve or access the content themselves. They don't need to engage procurement. Next up, full service. So full service procurement is non-catalog. Well, what do we mean? Well, we have requesters search catalogs for items just like they did in the last slide or the last process. but no item or pre-negotiated content is found. So it could be an item, it could be a pointer out to a reservation portal, it could be a punch out, it could be even a particular form that's bound to a certain contract or type of purchase. But whatever it is, they don't find it. They then have to use a non-catalog request form to engage procurement to provide sourcing services, hence full service. Procurement then provides any number of services depending on the type of purchase or whether you have a supplier or how much you have in a contract. And so you may register suppliers, you may perform non-financial contracts. There's that word again. So pre-purchase and non-financial. Then you may do a sourcing event, then you may have a purchase contract, etc. So why are procurement services performed? Well, procurement services seek to achieve three main organizational goals. First, decrease per unit costs. Second, to increase productivity. So you hear a lot about self-service. And then third, to mitigate counterparty risks. Okay, so that's it for procurement services. Hopefully you understand the what, where, who, and why of procurement services. You understand a little bit about what self-service is and a little bit about what full service is. If not, no problem. Watch it again. It's free. If you do, great. It's time to go on to the next lesson in the course. So that's it for this lesson, but it doesn't have to be the end of your learning journey. There are thousands of free videos just like this one. Remember, better content, better skills, better income, better life. We want to help you get 1% better every day. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Okay, as promised, here are the 5 steps you can perform today to start earning free badges for your LinkedIn profile. Step 1, navigate to Panameer.com and either sign in or join now. It's free. Step 2, in the upper left, under the Discover menu, select the course that you want to watch and get badged for. Step 3, watch all of the different video lessons in that course. Step 4, when it's complete, send your LinkedIn profile and the course you watched and your user ID to badges@Panameer.com. And then sit back and wait for step 5 when we attach a badge to your LinkedIn profile.